Welcome to Easy Company Collectibles, and today we're going to be looking at what you see in front of me is the spread out of the Dark Knight Joker from Infinity Studios in partnership with Penguin Studios. I think it's on this one too. I've got number 386 out of 500. Now this just arrived today. His body is awkwardly cold, like a plain cold dead body. Now what you see here is pretty interesting. It's weird just looking at, the stuff laid out here. There is the Joker head himself. Now it looks very awkward right now. You want to know what's wrong with this world? I'm sorry. But it has a... He's sitting in my sofa. Jesus. Knee slapper. But he's just chilling in my sofa right now with his hands and mask everywhere. We'll go over contents as we display him and put him out. And as you can see, we got our little partner in crime, Cool Beans. So, speaking of crime, we got Joker. Out of the box, he does seem a bit smaller than I'd think. But I think because I haven't let his hair down, he's not on display. La-di-da-di-da. So, let's go ahead. Everything I have out is unboxed already. There's a few things which I have no idea what they are, but I'm just gonna go through them anyway. So here we go on assembling the Joker. So let's get this started. All right, so here he is on his base. Woo, he's much bigger once he's on his base. So that's good. Also, big thanks to Comic Concepts to getting this delivered and done through. Awesome job, Comic Concepts. Check them out in the links down below. Use code EZCO for 10% off your first purchase. Now, continuation of building this guy. Alrighty, so here's his Joker, little Joker card right here. Obviously, the little card that he plays, I can put it right here in his little hands, and he grips it fairly well right there. And then this is a little pocket knife that he came with. This is not real. None of it is metal, obviously. I'm probably going to get a more realistic knife. I would have expected this to be at least aluminum, which is not. It's plastic. No big deal, no big problem here, but I would have expected at least this part to be aluminum. I'm not sure if that would have been, considered a weapon, so who knows for that. Everything else, as far as, how he looks and tailoring and stuff, is good. I like the way it looks and stuff. It's very nicely done. Let's just go ahead and take off his little hairnet here, because he's not a cafeteria lunch lady. And ew, gonna smell that later. So this guy has like a ton of hair gel in his hair. I've seen some people probably like loosen it up. Let me fix it real quick. All right, so I worked on the hair a ton. I still have to loosen it up. The hair is really, really curly. It's almost as if like you kind of got to rub out that gel, and it's pretty scary doing this because it's really have to rub it out. You've really got to like figure out like how to get it so not stiff, and it's kind of too curly, I feel. I'm sorry if I'm blocking it right now, but I'm trying to fix it and get the hair to get to loosen up a little bit. But over time, I'm just gonna keep going at it and really work at it without having to pull most of his hair out, because the way it came, you can smell all the hair product that's in it. It comes with a lot of need of futzing and fixing around for his hair. So that's the main thing when it comes to this. I'm gonna have to put some hair gel here and probably slick it back some more. But other than that, it's pretty freaking awesome. So let me get this camera off the tripod and show you guys in person, up close actually, what it looks like. Here is the boy, and he's looking awesome as can be. So this is just as good as the one that was shown at the Comic Concepts booth. As you can see, it's like they gelled up way too much up here. Like you can feel it. It smells really good. I'm impressed by how it smells. I like how they did the hair. The rooting job is very, very well done. But it's just some, look at this. It's almost too plasticky. It's not plastic, but you know what I mean. It's just gelled up really, 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 really hard. So I'm gonna have to go through that. It's a little too curly. It's got to comb out. I don't want to comb it though, because when you comb it, it just grabs and wants to pull the hair right out. So that's gonna be a little bit of something to work with. But other than that, look at that face. That's Heath Ledger Joker. I mean, even the makeup, you can see that they did the makeup first. And then they did the makeup first and then punched the hair in, because you can see his scalp. And this is my first all silicone bust. I mean, as far as talking, you know, sculpt wise. Makeup is done very nicely, and you can even get the cakiness of the makeup in there. You can see all those little slight bumps of the, hey, I got your nose? Oh, that's creepy. Don't do that with your silicone bust. Please don't touch it. Oh, wow. I wanted to stick my finger in his ear for some reason, but wow. I'm gonna stick this actually behind his ear. Make it a little bit that much more realistic looking. Stick the hair behind the ear as he would. Come on. That looks cool, huh? So lots of hair to work with. That's the only issue. But that's going to be a regular issue, because that's how it's going to be coming out the box. That's just how it's going to be. Now, he does come with a awesome looking base here. You can turn this thing on, a little red light pops up, and then that's the bottom of the base, as you can see right there. The base is very nicely done. I love the fact that they did this little hints of kitty. They like the little hints of, you know, Dark Knight and all that stuff. Bat symbol right here. You can see it kind of light up. I'm about to shut that off so it doesn't kill the battery, but that lights up. Very nice little addition. And this is very dusty, but this is the name, basically the plaque for the movie. Doesn't really necessarily say the name Joker, but I prefer that. That's fine. I don't like when it says Joker or labels what statue you're looking at, because if you don't know who it is, too bad. And ha 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 written all throughout the base. Nicely done. Looks as if it's some print or decal laid on and all that stuff. Gonna go over some of the accessories as well. And then back here, as you can see, more of the base throughout his hands. Now his hands aren't silicone, these are sculpted and painted. But you have real buttons, nicely done buttons throughout. His tailoring is awesome. As you can see, the sculpted hand, more of the sculpted hand here. Very nice looking. This is going to hold his mask and or knife that he has. So you can use his knife, why so serious, knife. And then you stick that in his little hand here. So that could be like a back display thing or what have you. And it comes with this mask, which this mask is very nicely done. Nice bozo mask. You can wear it if you need to. Find the reason to rob a bank nearby. Don't do that. And the mask looks good. It's very nicely detailed. Weathering is nice. I mean, everything about it. It's just very screen accurate. I heard Queen Studios is a step up. It's a very nice mask. I heard Queen's is nicer or something like that, but you don't get this sculpt with it, do you? The card, of course, the Joker card, like I was saying, more of his hands. This sculpt really looks like real leather. Of course it's not. It's sculpted, grips the card very nicely. Let's get that face, the head sculpt. Now you have to get this guy at an angle and you have to display him a little bit high because he is looking fairly quite a bit down. Actually, he's looking really down. He's not sad, he's just looking down. Lots of futzing and stuff. You have to fix his his collar, his tailoring is very nicely done. Hairs everywhere. But they do give you gloves. They give you gloves, certificate of authenticity. Where is the COA? Here's that COA. Very nice looking COA. So that's cool. They give you instruction manual, basically telling you where to put and how to put all that stuff. Insert the knife. Oh, so the knife actually plugs in elsewhere as well. So take down the hairnet. Take care of the hair carefully. Hair gel was added in the factory. Please scratch the hair carefully before the hair adjust hairstyle. So please scratch it. Please don't pull the hair hard to avoid unnecessary damage. So they do tell you that they do apply from, I guess, from factory. They don't want you to, they don't want it to screw up in the box. You do get one of these cool air blowers. And this, I have no idea what this is or this. Somebody tell me what these are. I'm probably gonna find out later, but hey, for the meantime, tell me what it is. So they do basically say scratch at the hair. So to get it out of this very, as you can see, thin, plasticky, you can see right through it. So that's gonna take a lot of work to get through. Okay, here's a placement for the knife. That's cool, I like that. Knife goes right there, nice. And then the tailoring, very nicely done. Like, this is a nice suit. This is a legit suit. I mean, look at that. He has the interior of his suit, interior of his vest, I guess his blazer per se. This is his blazer. Pockets are actual pockets. And then nicely done. I'm not gonna open this up, but as you can see, you have, see, I wasn't able to do this at the at Comic Concepts booth. So as you can see inside that vest, you can see all those little details. And then the tie, a real tie, actual tie tied around. Collars done up very nicely. I mean, they really paid attention to detail as far as what to get done for this guy. As you can see, the makeup, where makeup comes and stops, all this is silicone, neck down. You can't really feel, I mean, somewhere around the lines of here, the silicone ends, and then it's mannequin, like a mannequin body. You see the tie, and then you see the mannequin body here, which plugs in. Is the shape of, you know, Heath Ledger. But absolutely cool because you see all the details from him. So this is where the sculpted hand is painted, ends into the mannequin's hand, which I don't mind. I mean, you kind of got to make sure you cover it up because you can look down and see that. But other than that, this is very nice. I'm showing you a little bit of the makeup here with the red paint. Very nice. Silicone busts are a thing of the future. Absolutely gonna have to style the crap out of this hair. This hair is just, they said scratch at the hair. I don't know, like, I think they mean like this. Is that scratching? Or I guess it's scratching. I'm not gonna pull too hard on this, but we're gonna see if we can fix this. It's way too, like, matted, I guess you would say. It has to be more like this. I feel it has to be more this. But once you can get the hair down and see this, very nicely done. It's more epic the more you look at it and the more you deal with it. Like, I think that's just scratching at the hair. I think that's what we got to do. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So plenty of detail here, like every bit of it. There was no damage coming in. Thing looks awesome. There it is again. Like, it's no surprise on video. I mean, we kind of know what we're gonna get, you know, blah, blah, blah. But in person, once this is set up in your collection, it's a very good looking statue. I'm gonna be doing this forever. Probably forever. They've done a really good job rooting. I would really like to see how they do this. I mean, punching in every strand is remarkable. Tons of hours of work. Plenty and plenty of work. Lots of money involved in these things. As you can see, the jacket is weathered as well. You got some weathering going along his jacket. Alrighty, back at it. Sorry, got a phone call from Comic Concepts because I had a concern about the hair. This hair is just bothering me. So I did find out what this is. This, I think, is a brush off marker. I don't know what that is, but this. Brush. That's cool, a brush. Now this stick, I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna throw it at my cat and maybe see if it like bounces or comes back to me or what. I don't know. But that's cool that they include a brush because that's awesome. This, do not put in your butt because this you'll need to all the dust off of his face, because you need to get this done with air, because the more you brush the face, I heard from Josh, but anyway, the more you dust the face and touch, the more the paint is actually going to come off, because this is very surfaced type paint apps. The more the paint is going to come off of the head sculpt. Cool that they do those things for you. They include such tools that you won't be left shit out of luck. Very awesome, very cool. Now, I do recommend scratching at this, and not hard, but kind of separating the hairs and kind of getting it out of that curly state. It's gonna take some time and it's gonna take some patience, but you'll have to get it there, because I think the curliness is not, it's a little bit too curly, and I don't think it's supposed to be that curly. So I am splitting the hair. Oh, I just scratched at him. I don't know what I scratched, but, and it's splitting the hair is gonna make a lot of a difference when it comes to this Joker looking right. Now, looking at the face, you do have those birdie glass eyes. Very birdie. I like them. Love glass eyes because glass eyes really bring out life in a statue. Look at that right there. Very nicely done. Eyebrows punched in, eyelashes punched in. You can see everything in this thing. The scarring. It's a little bit more sick because the silicone makes it more realistic, but that is absolutely epic. So, as you guys know, I think I gave this guy like a 10 out of 10 already. Again, final product here, 10 out of 10, because it is just absolutely amazing. Every point of this thing is detail. Probably gonna have to unbutton, I think one of these buttons are unbuttoned and is actual. You can see the weathering. You can't see it on camera, but you can see it here. But attention to detail is absolutely amazing. Everything is there. I just, hands down, awesome job, Infinity. They tend to always just do really good with these life-size busts. Now, some people say that it's not as good looking, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's just perfect. I think it's great. Besides the hair having a lot of work to be done with it, you just gotta know. You just gotta know, you know, where to hit them at. And I'm probably gonna take some water, probably. I don't know where to go with this. I just don't know where to go with this. As you can see right through. I gotta take that out and make it fuzzy, because maybe watch a few scenes of Dark Knight and, you know, see where it's at as far as that goes. But very nice looking from top to bottom. Absolutely love this statue. Glad I have it, glad to own it. Waited a few, like what, a couple of years for it to release, and well worth the wait. Nice tattered design at the bottom. I like that, it's not a clean cut. Very nice. I wish they added a little bit more weathering to it, but it's fine. I gotta tuck that in behind him. Lots of futzing, which is very fun upon opening the statue. It's very fun to futz around, and he smells very nice. The head, oh, that's a whole new level. This thing smells, it smells so nice. I know you want me to kiss it, but I'm not this one. The eye makeup is awesome. Really cool. You can see like the caking of the, it's just crazy, you know? How you can have stuff better than museums in your house nowadays. Consumerism at its finest. Yeah. Just awesome. I like it. The only flaw here is that if you look down there, you can see the cut and seam line. But very nicely done. I like it. All right, guys. Until next time, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna see this in my collection for a long time. Hopefully this lasts at least 20 years and I'll get my money worth. See you guys later. Bye-bye.